Hello, this is Monica Flowers with Louie the Mayor's podcast. I'm hoping you're having a great day today. It is a nice day, a little chilly, I guess you could say, in certain parts. Today's weather, it's a bit chilly in the shade. It's a high of 77, but warmer in the sun, so be careful, wear some sunscreen. Tonight's lows will be dipping to 73 to 71. Partly cloudy through the night for all of those stargazers. 0% chance of rain. We will need to start chanting and dancing the rain song very soon. Winds are about 13 miles per hour. Sunsets about 7:46 tonight. And I want to give a big thank you to our sponsors. Old Town Rodeo. We want to say thank you. 618 Duval Street, world famous bull riding, featuring Island Outlaws, live from Nashville, Thursday through Saturday. We also have the Tidy Whitey bull riding on Wednesdays, and some great line dancing, so come down and check us out. I also want to say thank you to Florida Keys Injury Lawyers.com, or Florida Keys Injury Lawyers. Excellent lawyers in the Keys. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com at 302 Southern Street. Locals taking care of locals. Now, I also want to say thank you to Advanced Urgent Care, Key West, Marathon, and Key Largo. Now offering affordable health care with KeysCares.com. Only $89. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to Naughty Vapes. Naughty Vapes is a great vape shop if you're trying to quit smoking, or maybe you just like some other flavors. They're right across from the fire department. They have a great selection, always keep their stock very high up. They give locals and military discounts. You can check them out at Naughty Vapes on Facebook, or stop by the store and say hi and check it out. And now I'm going to call Louie the Mayor. I think I lost my voice yesterday from singing.
So where were you singing at, girl?
I was singing at Jam Pony Karaoke.
At the Pony? Yeah. 618 Duval. Mike Knowles, how we looking?
Looking good.
Everybody in the right places there, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, well, welcome to the show. In case y'all don't know me, my name is Louie C. Rock, a.k.a. Louie C. the Mayor. Please follow us on YouTube under Louie C. Rock. Got some good videos out there, and everything is lovely. And tonight, I'm looking for the next big-time artists to come on in and go to Jam Pony Karaoke Club and see what talent you got. So do me a favor, everybody that's here now, hit the share button, boop, 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 and keep sharing, because we got some things we're going to talk about. We got some heavy hitters here today. Christopher Valdez, VP over there at Key West High School. Shout out to the Key West Conference, doing big things. Dennis Ward, your worst nightmare in the world if you come out here playing around from out of Monroe County, try to play with fishing and stealing boats and all kinds of foolishness. Wrong county to be in. Red Tater ain't no joke. Today we're talking about don't go to places where you're not wanted. So, like for example, I don't think I'm wanted in Miami Beach. So I talked to my guy from Trina, CO Piscopo in the 305 Dade County. And I told him that I'd rather not spend 10 cents in Miami Beach. I'd rather go to Wynwood. just don't feel like Miami Beach want me. Miami Beach, I used to like Miami Beach, but just very simple solution is there's no need to get agitated, perturbed. Just don't go. Mike Knowles, I'm up to Red Tater, and Monica, I think you got some comments on that side. What you got, Mike Knowles?
Well, I got Sarah Jones. I got Geomed. And he says, "What's up, positive people?" I got Rebecca Brush like Brasoro says, excuse me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it says Rebecca there, so she just popped up.
Okay.
We got Pete Othman. Hey.
Pete in New York City. Pete in New York City. I just was with one of my female friends that night from Long Island. She said it's bad news down there. There's your favorite commissioner.
Eddie Martinez.
Maria Martinez did it big in the VIP. So, you know who popped in last night on the birthday? Stevie B.
No.
Eddie, tell Mike Knows how we did it last night with that man Stevie B.
Man.
All right.
He's supposed to be really down there.
Well, he wasn't down here physically, but he was online. And he popped in and wished Maria a happy birthday. Hey there, Mike, Monica, and Louie. Amy. Hey, Louie, positive vibe. Amy, what's going on in New York City? Commission the house. Anybody else you got there?
Pete says, can't wait to come down to Key West and see y'all.
Okay, so here's we'll tell you. I don't know what they do in other camps. I'm gonna tell you what we do over here. So you got a guy like DOS. That man. There's a song said, "I don't get tired. I got 6 jobs." Well, Mike Knows. You think you got jobs? That man got jobs down there.
Who?
DJ DOS out there with NYPD on the SWAT team, moving high-risk individuals around the whole city of New York. Gangs in the neighborhood, all kinds of stuff. Regulations down there, underground party. They got their hands full down there. So when that man come down here, hit the tables, that man, it's gonna be real serious. That man overdue times 10 for a vacation. We over here in Paradise eating Spanish lounge. That man out there, just day by day, he don't tell her what. Ain't no breaks over there with that walkie-talkie out there, man. That's call after call after call. Sometimes that man would be on 16-hour shifts down there. Missing Miachael Wessel. She says she's doing okay. Can y'all do me a favor? If you got love for Monica Flowers, you got love for Louie C. the Mayor, you down like 4 flat tires with Michael Knowles, throw all the hearts up you can, all the way up the podcast right now. We're going to get this thing popping. Also, same subject we talking about. Teamwork makes a dream work. So if you're in first base, that's your position. Stay over there on first base. Don't be Monica playing third base. Let her be on third base. She's doing what she got to do. Thank y'all for the hearts. Nana watching live from Guam. That's how we do.
No, Guyana.
Guyana.
South America.
Yep, South America.
That's big.
Well, welcome. Great to have you.
Thank you. All love. I told y'all we worldwide around here. And all love there. Anything we could do out there for you, young lady, let me know. That man, Gio, that man be serious. That man straight on that music tip. So, Monica, so I heard some of your lady friends that night, and some of your other female friends all over the city said they don't understand why girls get sexy on Thursday, but there ain't no Cowboys, for them. So you fixed that, did you?
Yep, we have Wednesday, the tidy whitey bull riding, sexy bull riding ladies night for getting those guys naked up on the bull so they can win some cash.
Absolutely. So let me explain to you, some of you guys that are hard hitting and y'all don't know the game. So, man, I ain't going to see no guys ride the bull. So I feel you. Part that you miss is 50 women are going to see guys ride the bull, and you in the crowd with them. So if you got 50 women in the crowd and you about 9 of y'all, you went to Key West High School. You don't have to do calculus to figure out that the odds are good for you. So
especially if you ride the bull and the girls really like you. If you're riding the bull, they're gonna be chasing you around all night.
Exactly. Usually when you go in the club, you work in security. You don't let dudes just take their shirts off in the club.
No.
That's not allowed with the bylaws of security.
No.
However, on your side, you can take your shirt off out there if you're a cowboy.
But I don't know, man. I mean, some of them wear different kind of, instead of whiteys, they wear different type, man.
We welcome thongs as long as they're wearing something. Yeah.
Well, you know, as long as you being sexy. But my point is that if you got attributes, you can show them on the board, but you just can't walk in the club like you at the gym.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So if you want to learn the game, then you got to look at both sides of what's happening. So bottom line is ladies' night or what a night on Wednesday. And then, you know, me and Mike Knowles, we didn't have line dancing, I don't think, when we grew up. We was breakdancing, you know, on the dance floor, windmills, head spins, you know, flares, up rocks, all kinds of, you know, stuff. But there's line dancing. Matter of fact, ain't we going live tomorrow from the line dancing?
Yeah.
We're going to be on the podcast. Who's my man over there?
Marvin.
Marvin does a great job. Marvin is on top of the game.
We didn't have break dancing when I was going to school. We had if we went to a dance or whatever, they had line dancing, especially if you went to the country bar. They used to have like kids nights or teen nights at the bar, like on Sundays and Mondays. So we had line dancing. We had, you know, we were mostly country rock where I grew up.
You grew up on the farm part. Me and Mike, we grew up on a whole different side, but at the end of the day, we're right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So all genre is good genre. The only thing that I'm saying, we was talking about this, Kodak Black. They done followed that man at McDonald's in Tallahassee. Security got shot. I'll be damned if when you go from the country bar, they follow you to the rib place and shoot at you. It just don't happen. So I'm trying to get this not to happen, but I've been unsuccessful. Share the video right now. So bottom line is customer service. If you go to a place of business, you know, it's hard out here to make money in the key, especially with the cost of living. You make 800, they want, you know, 808 for the rent. It's hard, right? So why would you go to a place and been mistreated? I don't care if Elvis Presley came back from the dead. I'm just not going. I'll go somewhere else. There's other places to go. So, you know, people that are, which we'll talk about the show, that are above and beyond customer service, you frequent those places more often. Like, for example, which places do you go that are above and beyond customer service that you absolutely love to go to?
Willie G's treats me like a queen over there. Yeah.
How about you, Michael?
Well, you know what? Realties do have a situation there where they just don't play with
nonsense.
They don't play with that nonsense like that. And I know a couple other places too. Like, for instance, they don't play that. I mean, as soon as you talk to somebody the wrong way or whatever the case may be, or not serving the right way, then I think you won't have a job just that second.
Exactly. So you're talking about customer service and making sure that customers are a priority and treated
right
fairly. So there's no harassing of people when they go in. Once they go in, they're happy.
Absolutely not. Everybody is supposed to go in and have a good time and keep smiling. I mean, they eating, they drinking. I mean, whatever you is to do. Here it is, they're coming down to Key West from wherever they're from. And, you know, even if you're not from there, you expect to be treated.
Yeah. Like I go to the Wispy, they cut my hair. The Wispy, even though it's 2021, you need an appointment. You can't just walk up in there and get your hair cut. Shout out to Michelle Marie. So I go over there, I get good customer service, enjoy my visit over there. I talk to, Michelle over there. She cut my hair. We don't color no grades. See this? It is what it is and do what it do. And that's great customer service. So because of that, I've been going over there for double-digit years. Now, if I go somewhere one time, especially, I can understand that if you go somewhere and, you know, the product's a little bit off because the place open or they're still going through motion. But once that customer service get out of line, I'm cutting up. You all haven't seen me cut up all the way, like when I cut up, when it's really over the top. Like the other day, I was going somewhere, and they answered the phone, and they said it wasn't open. I said, well, you shouldn't. I don't know why you answer the phone if you're not open. I mean, you don't have to go to the Florida Keys Community College and all that. I'm just trying to get a jump start of what's going on. So then the employee that was there, I ain't gonna call no names. 6 in the morning, you know, some of y'all getting in, some of y'all just getting up. I'm getting in. So I pulled up. I think I was with Mike Knowles right before that, and then the boss man happened to come in because somebody wasn't there that day. I said, "Ain't that something?" The boss man come up. I said, "Boy," I said, "you got some stuff going around here." Well, I said, "But they'll get it together." But they don't do all that cutting up when the boss man pull up. Just 5 minutes ago, they were cutting up. As soon as the boss man, you can't hear a peep drop in there or whatever. So the only way to solve that is lock your door. If you can't have somebody work, either work it yourself or find somebody that will, and then you won't have these problems. If you notice Geico, like insurance, I don't know if any of y'all have Geico. When you call them people on point, man. They're not playing around. Have you ever been to what's the thing I'm thinking about, Mike, in Miami? Quick-fil-A or Chick-fil-A? Them people customer service is incredible. If every fast food was like this, man, you wouldn't have no problem with fast food. Now you go to a burger place down here, somewhere in the boulevard. They got one letter. Yep. I'm not gonna call no names.
Yep.
This is probably the worst store in the history of that franchise from day one. I don't know what they're doing, but I just every time I try to go there and give a chance, so I just gave up, man. I said, man, we got to wait some years.
They always get stuff wrong. We just went there too, and but it was late night. It was last night.
Last night again?
Last night we went.
Why do you keep going wasting the money?
They're the only thing open.
No, they're not. You can go to Denny's.
We don't like. I mean, I didn't want to go sit down.
You could go to Angelina's. Kip will take care of you.
Didn't want pizza.
So you rather go to a place that's going to be the original?
Well, they got mine fine. They just didn't get Ron's fine.
So that's acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable. But
if it's anything like my way, they'll make you turn around and go through the line again.
I made them give me hot fries. The fries weren't hot, and I said, "No, I'm not taking these. Give me hot fries."
You know how you do it?
I hand them right back.
Tell me for fries with no salt. They got to do it right off the bat.
I wanted to say something about.
Go ahead.
You got to first of all, don't go somewhere where you're not wanted. Okay, that is that basically states that you have been there before, that you're no longer wanted there. You have to know that you're no longer wanted there to know that.
No, that's not what I mean. I don't care if I go to a place that I've never been to. If I feel like I'm not wanted there, I won't go back.
Well, that's true. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Which, yeah.
you got it. Like if you go to the bank and the bank don't treat you right, get you another bank. There's a whole bunch of banks out here, or whatever. Like I'll tell you what, I go to Keys Federal Credit Union, a local bank.
Yep.
There's a young lady named Rosia. There's one of the top managers above and beyond. There's, how the police go above and beyond, and some workers, go through the motions, but this lady go above and beyond. So one thing about banks, if you have a personal relationship with a banker, there's some things that you can do when you're looking for some finance. You still got the human element. As great as Wells Fargo is, that's computerized. The people sitting at the desk, they can't even tell you nothing. They don't know nothing. Whatever the computer say or whatever. So I'd rather stay with Keys Federal. However, when you go to, me and Mike pull up in New York, we ain't gonna find a Keys Federal there. We might get a Wells Fargo. So it is what it is.
Bank of America. I actually bank with Bank of America and I bank with Keys Federal.
Which one you like?
I like Keys Federal, but I also really like Bank of America. There's certain little things, niches about each one of them.
Yep, each of them got their plus and negative. How about you, Mike Knowles?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, because of predicament, I'm banking with BB&T, but I haven't. I mean,
did they treat you okay?
I mean, they treat me. They do treat me okay. Customer service is good, so I mean that's the reason why I'm there. But to say something else is that if you go in the city, see, you got something called competition. Okay. Now, when you got competition, because I noticed here from being in the field out, working and trying to get in, they look at everything from your shoes to, hello, ma'am, what's going on, ma'am? Let me help you. Now, you start having a bad day, now you lose that customer, and guess what? You lose it.
Across the street.
Across the street, just that easy. So, when you got competition, it put your boots on a little bit more, Louie. I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Me personally, if I make I made up in my mind that I'm not gonna go to a place. If Elvis Presley came back from the dead, Ray Charles and all of them just happen to be, I'm still not going. I don't care if there's no burgers in town. I'll make me a sandwich. I'm just not gonna do it. Like this, it just not work when you go to a place you ask for ketchup. How can a chain that owns 1 million stores run out of ketchup? How can that be possible?
I know a big chain store that ran out of its main meat.
That's crazy.
No.
It ran out. I went to get its main sandwich that it sells them. That's the reason why it even exists. And they were out of the meat.
Well, I mean,
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Things that happen, but goodness gracious, that's bad. Please share the video right now. How about you? Can you shout out a business that's giving you exceptional customer service wherever you're at nationwide? So we could recommend. Look,
worldwide.
Didn't you show that brand right there? Show it on the camera. Your little coffee. Didn't you? You said you like it.
Courthouse.
Put it up close.
Courthouse Deli.
Hey, you know what? They go out
They have good
above.
coffee.
They go out above and beyond because they laugh, they smile, they got a smile on their face.
I forgot the gentleman's name. That's
He
there.
said
he good. Then the
You
other
said
one,
hi.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is good stuff, you know. And then we got to go to public servants.
Yeah,
That's a whole different level of customer satisfaction. The taxpayers pay your salary, so I understand you got a job to do. You will put respect on taxpayers' names, or you don't need to have a job in being a public servant. Now, did I miss something?
well, you know, let me tell you something. Being a public servant, yeah, they got a whole lot going on, and the great thing is they are, you know, some of them are professional and they sit down there. I mean, I'd rather deal with the ones that's professional. Professional.
I heard some on the US One radio today saying that, you know, we have the biggest numbers for hotel revenue since 2019, and they attribute that to some of the leaders in Monroe County, and I agree with that, but I can't put every leader on that. But I will add a name, Ron DeSantis, on that. So when they ask me, well, how did that happen? I said, man, the man opened the road up. You'd be mad. Once again, I'm going to say this, and this is kind of crucial because this keep coming up. Oh, the Democrats did this, or the Republicans did that. So I'm going to tell y'all once and for all so you understand. Mike knows they got a couple gangs in L.A. You aware of
Blood and Crips?
Yeah, you aware of a gang called the Bloods?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Well, what color are the Bloods?
Bloods are red.
Okay. Monica, you know the Republicans?
Mm-hmm.
What color did they have?
Blue.
Nope.
They red.
Red.
Oh, red. Sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking the other gang is blue.
Yeah.
The Crips.
Crips, Michael knows?
Blue.
What color are the Democrats?
Democrats are blue.
Thank you. Okay. So, Mike, if we in the Blood gang, right, and we come over here on this side, and we came up with a fantastic over-the-top community thing that we got, and it's all love, right? Can we get any cooperation from the Crips? Do we plan on getting them people to buy into our program?
No, we really don't. But
okay, so now you got the same colors. You got Republican, Democrat. Here come Republican. The greatest thing since sliced bread come up. Go to the House. Democrats vote that down. So throw that system in the garbage and go to the People Party. If Mike Knowles could do a job, then vote for Mike Knowles. Don't even ask him what he is. They should just go for what the job is. For example, remember in New Orleans they had a problem down there when the levees broke? Remember all that commotion?
Yeah, I remember.
They got a 5-star general. Sorry, 4-star. There's only 11. I learned this yesterday. Only like 11 5-star. This was a 4-star general. That man came on the plane. As soon as the plane let in, he looked around. He seen people holding rifles. He said, "Hold up, man. What's going on around here?" He said, "Hold on. Lower your weapons. You're delivering aid." That man ain't said that. That man screamed that when you could hear. Then he grabbed a soldier that was with him. He jacked him. He said, "You see that lady over there with that baby? Go help with that lady." When that man came on land, do you know if that man was a Republican or a Democrat?
No, I don't know.
Do you know what he was? I know he was a 4-star general that made something happen. That man was qualified for the job. So if we throw this stuff, that we ain't in the 1700s anymore. It's a whole different day where you got to change this stuff and just vote for the people. I ain't no more Republican, Democrat, independent. I'm with the People Party. Whoever does the best job, they should be hired. When you go to the interview, did they ask you if you're Republican or Democrat?
No.
Okay, so.
I wanted to say one thing about that.
Go ahead.
You know, actually, busy-wise, it's busier now than what it's actually been in a few years.
Well, you don't have to think
because
that
everyone's all pent up.
Well, you know, I could have an opinion, but this what I'm telling you is fact because the TDC who collects taxes at hotel, motel.
Yeah, I agree on that, but you're saying it's busier than 2019.
No, that's not what I say.
Oh.
It came out that the tax collected for March is the most collected since 19.
Okay.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, let's say I came down in 2004, 2005. It was almost as busy as it kind of was back then almost. I mean, it's been extremely packed and busy. That's what I was trying to say is back then.
Oh, like back even way back like a decade ago.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. There was kind of a lull for a little bit. We had a little bit of a lull.
Mike Knowles, have you been to Mallory Square?
Not recently.
Have you been by there?
I haven't, but my uncle was. He was just there.
Anybody seen any cruise ship pull up?
No.
I ain't seen none.
So that's numbers without cruise ships pulling up. So when cruise ships pull up, if that happens, it's going to be serious. So I don't know. The citizens, these are facts, voted the cruise ships down. And there's a motion in the House to see, what they're going to do. And whatever which way they go is fine. But if we don't have cruise ships, please replace that with somebody else. I don't know who's going to replace cruise ships, but I don't have a problem with cruise ships as long as we don't overload the city where resources are tapped and can't handle.
A question.
Yeah.
If they're not allowing cruise ships, okay, so are they saying that the Key West Express is a smaller, safer boat?
The Key West Express is still good. That's a transportation.
Oh, no, it is good.
Yeah.
It's great. But if you think about the boats, that boat comes in, that boat goes out, okay, every day.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you have boats that go in and out every day. You have big fishing vessels that go out every day and come back in. Boating, I mean, what I'm trying to say is there's tons of boats that go out all the time.
Right.
And they're doing their thing on water. You think of all the gas, the oils, everything. None of them are basically electric freaking boats. So you have cruise ships that bring in crap tons of people, and it really does help out Key West. And actually, people see Mallory Square, and that place gets really packed. So that's what I'm trying to say is you have all these boats that are out and about. Is it really hurting as much? Because actually, I've seen storms wallow up that ocean out there.
I'm not an expert on the ocean. I just know that if you want to not have cruise ships ever come again in the history of the world in Key West, that's fine. All I'm asking for is whatever amount of people that is, please give me a replacement for those people. If you can't, please give me the cruise ships back. That's my statement. Mike Knowles.
Okay, guess what? We got Scott King. We got Johnny Sears. Larry Carey Sr. Hey, what's up there, man, Larry? And we got Coretta Nicole Garcia, Daryl Wild Goose, and DJ Jeff Buffington.
Jeff is on
DJ Jeff be at the Old Town Rodeo?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Wednesday,
that boy
Friday,
serious,
Saturday.
ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, him and Force, man.
He was
boy,
playing
I don't
some
know,
Blade
man.
for me. He was playing some what's it called? It's like it's not house. It's really good techno.
Some of y'all want to be like DJ Khaled, DJ Kid Capri, but you can't even show up on time to the gig. Then they give you an opportunity to do something and you just can't get it together. How you supposed to be like DJ Khaled if you can't even show up on time? See, DJ Jeff, he on time. That man, it's not like he started playing yesterday. That man been playing for 2 decades at it, full throttle, and he forgot more than a lot of people know. So if you make 300 and then you go out and you spend 500 and then you sleep to 7:10 and then your gig's at 8. Next thing you know, be 10 years. You instead of looking like you 30, you'll look like you 56. So some of y'all Key West people get it together, get your priorities straight, and then if you see somebody like Mike Knowles or Monica Flowers or whoever you want to call out there doing big things, be happy for them. Get that hate out your heart. And basically, if somebody making $1 million, you be happy for them. Somebody won the lotto, be happy for them. There's a lot of hate with our own people or whatever, but Mike Knowles has come up with a plan. Can we give you the Mickey Mouse over there? No?
Yeah.
Mike Knowles got something for y'all.
I'm gonna do this CD on helium.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Why did you bring this CD, Mike?
Well, it's make us laugh for number one, but it's a thing behind it is that if you want to go ahead and start drama and be mad, this and that, we gonna put you on blast with either DJ Force, man, or DJ Jeff,
We could have them
you
sing this. We could have them sing this in
it.
the jam pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monica Knowles, we got some comments on the queue. Mike Knowles, stand by.
Like I said, I'm gonna do some with the helium. Red Tater or Amy Kim Harrelson says I would. Red Tater says you go, Monica. Red Tater says Ronnie D and Pent Up Demand. People are tired of not doing what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Daryl Wild Goose, what's up? Enjoying the breeze in West Palm Beach, chilling with my mom.
God bless your mom, and come on down, but you ain't got too long. If you're in West Palm, you can make it to Key West. Yeah, it is. DJ just said he got that fire.
Well, he likes the I had him play the Blade music.
The only Blade I know is the one on the movies.
You know the movies? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the music that they have in that movie Blade is awesome, killer techno, and he played some for me the other night, and it was jamming.
Yeah. Who do I need to call to get the movies open back up? It's about that time.
Oh, we need a movie.
Yeah, but
another movie theater.
Blade trilogy.
No, I'm saying we don't got no movies. You still ain't at the Tropic, ain't open, is it?
The Tropic, I think, is open, isn't it?
Is it?
I believe so.
Can we get a roll call on the Tropic?
Absolutely.
And I know the Regal ain't open, is it?
The Regal, no. That's
No,
completely
it's
closed
closed.
down.
Wow. Mike knows.
Someone needs to open up. That's what we need to do. We need to open up our movie theater again.
Well, I don't have anybody else on mine, and I do have.
The last one I got is Jeff.
That's all I got.
Okay, please share the video right here. Boop, boop. Hit notifications right over here. Boop. Any questions that you got, come on in and shout out a business that gives you good VIP treatment. What's going on in the garden out there in Stock Alley?
I learned a huge lesson today. My peppers are hot.
Hot peppers.
Just by touching them. Just by touching them. You touch them. I even washed my hands after, I washed them twice.
Right.
And I was, kind of touching my face because something was bothering me. And, all underneath my eye right here, it was like smoking, burning hot. I'm like, are you kidding me? I even washed my hands twice. And then I washed them again, and then I ended up touching my face right here. The oil is not coming off. I am making some pepper spray out of that.
So how does that get so hot?
It is, I gotta remember what the name of it is. It's, I can't remember the name of it.
Is it something that you put on the pepper?
No, they do it naturally. These are these peppers are kind of accidentally interbred.
Okay.
They're a combination between the little Chinese colored peppers that look like little light bulbs,
Right.
jalapeno, Carolina Reaper, and habanero, and a couple of there's some long red chilies too, and there's another red type of pepper. So peppers will interbreed. B will go to one pepper and will go to another pepper. So you can actually have green peppers that are usually sweet. They can turn out fire hot too.
Nice. If I want to know anything about garden, which site do I go to?
You can go to Keys Gardening in Key West. You can check it all out there. We have a lot of great pictures, a lot of great people that love posting. I think we have like 1,600 people in the group.
If I want to be a Monica Flowers fan, where do I go to?
You find me Monica Woodbury on Facebook.
If I want to see you in person on the weekends, where do I go to?
You can come say hi.
She already gonna be there, so.
Yeah, you can come say hi at Old Town Rodeo or Jam Pony.
Share the video right here. Boop, 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 boop. And Mike, how many hours we have in the day?
We have what, 24 hours?
24 hours.
24, 7 days a week, 365 in a year. So time management is critical to success. Just plan your stuff out. What I say is function by schedules, itineraries, and game plans. And it's tough out there because, so many curveballs come in that, it clouds your day up. Even a phone call from spam throw you off guard sometimes.
They are definitely calling now.
That spam is serious.
Lately.
And then once in a while, take a break from that phone, and that phone will clog your brain too, or whatever. Chill out. Drink some water. Drink Gatorade, Pepsi, whatever it is you do. Monitor like the Bloody Mary. What do you drink, Mike? Coconut water.
I mean, if I drink coconut water, something else, how that it leads into something else. But
here it is.
Thinking coconut water.
Okay.
It leads into something else. I don't want to say it on there because y'all gonna think. But it leads to something else. But
good for the health.
Yeah, good for the health. But what can I say?
Okay. so it's all love. I think that's basically what we got going. False Man, Jam Pony Karaoke Club tonight. That man going all the way and get there early. Party like a rock star, sing like a rock star. Mike Knowles.
We got one more thing there. The sheriff is he sent a good message out yesterday that April 17th the bridge races resume, 7-mile bridge race. So I'm gonna tell you like this, and he's stressing that if you don't make it across that bridge by 6 a.m., you will be stuck there till 9 a.m. or whatever side you're on. You're gonna be stuck there. So
shout out to our people in Marathon. If you're on that side, Marathon got a lot of stuff going.
So they said there won't be no spectators this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Flower business. A lot of people in the doghouse today. So how do you get flowers?
Well, usually you can find me on Rose Petals in Paradise on Facebook,
right,
and you can give me a call. But right now I'm a little busy. Okay. Otherwise, I would.
So if you're in the doghouse, you got to find another way to get up.
Yeah, right now. But I am growing some awesome mega sunflowers.
Okay.
So
sunflowers are good luck too.
They actually sell very well. People absolutely love sunflowers, but I mean some serious ones. Ones will be like that big, and their seeds alone are that big. I've never seen a sunflower seed that big.
Brent Tater said he got something for you. What are you talking about?
We need to talk coconut water has too many sugars myth or health myth.
Oh wow.
No, actually coconut water does have sugars to it, but it's also one of the only fluids that if you ever needed a blood transfusion, that they can use coconut water to do it.
I know that. Every day we learn something new out here on the podcast.
It's one and only.
Wow. Okay. So on Tuesday, there's a song called We Had the Club Going Up. So we turn the club up every day. Eat, sleep, and breathe. And we're going to keep at it. Key West is looking good. Enforcement downtown is down there, but it ain't like it used to be. Everybody complying. If you don't like noise, Duval's probably not a good place for you. If you live close to a bar, you're going to hear some sound coming out. So if you're looking to buy a home, keep that in mind. Also, people are down here, meet people from all over the world. We have people check in. Where was that person from today here on the podcast?
Guyana. South America.
Yeah, so that's all love. Shout out to anybody going through the struggle. Keep your head up. And also, the only thing that was bad, I was out a little bit last night.
Me too.
Some of y'all girls with the smoking of these cigarettes, y'all really need to cut this out, man. This thing killing me with this smoke. Can y'all just, can somebody just ban cigarettes and just be done with it? This would be the easiest thing. What happens if they ban cigarettes? And
what happens when you ban cigarettes? Just like what happens when you ban weed, or when you ban when you ban other things.
You can't buy it at the store, but they'll find it. But it won't be as easy. So maybe instead of smoking 8 cigarettes, maybe you cut down to 4.
I don't think so. I think what happened is you could try to ban it, but you got just like you got big pharma, you got big tobacco.
What happened with alcohol when they tried to do a prohibition?
Off topic. So there's a guy named Uncle Luke Skywalker. So Luke is saying that Edison's gonna whoop Key West. Luke, if y'all watching from Miami, I don't give a damn what Luke talking about. The Miami Edison's coming in here to play Key West Con football. Luke, we're going to send you packing back to Dade County in the 305, all that talking you're doing and all that extracurricular stuff that you got going. As soon as you come out, prepare for your mascot to get hit on before the game even start, Luke Skywalker.
I remember when Central tore up Edison, man, and they was in their sorry season, man, because I went up there.
So tell Uncle Luke down there in Miami that Louie C. the mayor in Key West said Edison's going to get a whooping. And if he want to talk about it, we can. You could go ahead and come in on live. Matter of fact, Luke, you on the live when you come down here, and we're going to get into it right here in the studio. We're going to see what you're working with, because we might be able to get Luke in. We'll see, because it's probably on the game time, but we might be able to do something. We might have to go live from the game. That'll be a good one on Friday night.
That'll be a good one. Feel like Miami again.
Yeah. So all good. Thank you. Hold on. Somebody left the lights on, or that's rotating?
No, she's backing up.
Okay, you gotta keep your eyes open.
Rotating.
Yeah, especially when they pause in the car for a while. You know, it's crazy. Thank you all, FloridaKeysInjury.com. It's real simple. If we don't know it by now, I don't know how many times we said that. Accident, FloridaKeysInjury.com. That's all you got to do. They're going to take care of it. Advanced urgent care, I don't care. Dr. A, Dr. P, Dr. N, what they talk about, ivermectin, use it. It's good. KeysCares.com will get you squared away. And if you got heart problems, go see Dr. Burrows. Smoking, throw them in the garbage. Try vaping. Naughty Vapes across the street from the fire department. Always taking care of locals. NAUTI Vapes. And Old Town Rodeo. That bull is nothing to play with. If you get on that bull, Dave the Outlaw, guaranteed to buck you. Holla!